months of reruns. What is happening to our family?
Young Sheldon Family has a return date. CBS, the first network announcing dates for its shows to go back on the air post actors and writers strike. Broadcast TV's top comedy, Young Sheldon, will be back on February 15th, along with Ghost and Phil Humphrey Todd. Broadcast TV's top-rated show overall, NCIS, will be back on February 12th, along with NCIS Hawaii, comedies The Neighborhood and Bob Hart's Abishola. Also that week, FBI, SWAT, Blue Bloods, and more return. The mini-season will run through May, 10 to 15 episodes per show. Jason Is, ABC News, Hollywood.
And one of music's most prolific artists is headed out on the road.
He's won an Oscar, a Golden Globe, 5 Grammys, with 6 more nominations. Stephen Colbert. John Batiste may be one of the hardest working people in show business, and you can see that hard work on display March 12th when he brings it to Massey Hall. This is the first ever headlining tour of North America for Batiste, dubbed the Uneasy Tour in support of his album World Music Radio, which was released earlier this year. Tickets for John Batiste at Massey Hall go on sale this Friday, November 17th. Scott Burnett, City News.
The big earnings are on the way this week from grocery giant Loblaws and Metro. And there's a lot of pressure in the industry, especially coming from the federal government, in an effort to reduce food inflation, or at least the prices that Canadians pay in grocery stores. Industry Minister François-Philippe Champagne recently said that he wishes that grocers were more forthcoming on their plans to stabilize prices. So we'll see if there's any insight when we get these quarterly reports, again from Loblaws and Metro in a few hours' time. On Bay Street, the CSX is sitting on a third straight winning session at 19,709 after recently gaining more than 0.25%. Recent earnings released from Sun Life Financial, it seems it's been also having sunny days in the recent reporting quarter, with a net income of $871 million. That's up from $111 million a year prior. What drove all that income difference? Well, Sun Life says it was due in part to favorable market-related impacts from interest rates. Sun Life also says it has completed its acquisition of virtual health and wellness provider Dialogue during that quarter. The Canadian dollar at 72.46 cents U.S. Oil is rebounding after a 3-week losing streak at $78.26 the barrel, and gold futures $19.50 the ounce. For some top stories south of the border, here's Bloomberg.
If coffee's not your thing, maybe you'll head for Joe and the Juice. The juice and sandwich chain is getting a new majority owner. Private equity firm General Atlantic acquires the stake held by a Swedish firm. General Atlantic plans to double down on its digital operations and expand its global store footprint, now roughly at 360. Amazon is cutting 180 jobs in its gaming division as it shuts down the Crown channel on its Twitch live streaming site. It is the second restructuring of Amazon's games business this year. Larry Kofsky, Bloomberg Radio.
And at the City News Business Center, I'm Ari Rabinovich.
Thanks for being the designated driver. My turn's next week.
You're the best.
Hey, PD, can I buy you a pop?
All good, guys.
No matter how you thank your designated driver, it helps show your appreciation for their commitment to your safety. Having a DD is one of the easiest and most effective ways to prevent impaired driving. License suspensions, fines, and even jail time. All of this can be prevented by having a DD. Thank you. From Arrive Live, Drive Sober, The Beer Store, and Desjardins Insurance. City News 9, 3 o'clock.
Toronto's #1 for breaking news, traffic, and weather. This is City News 680 everywhere.
Good morning. This is Tuesday, November 14th. I'm Jess Monday.
And I'm Maria Cassane. Here's what's making news right now.
A live national TV broadcast was interrupted last night when pro-Palestinian protesters jumped on stage during the announcement of the Scotiabank Gillard Prize. Details coming up. Global Affairs Canada says 10 more Canadians have been able to leave Gaza. This while conditions at Gaza's main hospital continue to deteriorate. The health center has been without electricity for 3 days.
Nidian Sildar, Canadian-Israeli peace activist that was presumed to have been taken hostage by Hamas, has been found dead.
The King Street Transit Corridor is seeing more than just streetcars. Drivers looking to otherwise avoid congested streets lead transit users to wait as well.
The Raptors recover from a big deficit to beat the Washington Wizards. The Bills let one slip away to Denver. The NFL Monday Nighter Sports at 15.
data will be released this week, including in the U.S., with central banks sitting on the sidelines until next month. Business at 26.
Sun 301. Time for traffic and weather together on the one. Here's Sarah Carioni. Some good news on the westbound 401. We had a police investigation east of Brock Road and the express blocking the 2 right lanes. That's now clear, so those lanes are now live. No distractions here. But as you go further west on the 401, we saw this crash approaching the 400. It's blocking the transfer ramp to the express. Looks like a tractor trailer is on its side here. Lots of flashing lights on beam, so maybe just a visual distraction if anything, but you can't get into the express at all because before that, west of Young to west of Keel, those lanes are shut down, so your next chance to get into the express is when the lanes merge back to normal, so just travel through the collectors along the westbound 401 if you're traveling through there this morning. It looks like it's a bit of a slow go right now, maybe because of this visual distraction. Elsewhere, it's just construction. You can't get onto the westbound 401 from southbound Martin Grove or westbound Dixon or southbound Mississauga Road. Eastbound 401 from east of Dixie to east of Kipling. 3 less express lanes are taken out through that stretch. And then we have a stalled vehicle still just east of Islington and the Express.